Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. In today's video guys, we'll be working on a Lincoln guys. So if you have any Lincoln vehicle guys and your blower motor fan guys doesn't work correctly, okay, that's the fan guys for the air conditioning and for the heater as well. Let's say you turn it on but it doesn't work, or you turn it on high but it just blows a little bit, or it just stuck at one speed. We'll explain guys what causes that and how to fix it. These guys will work almost on any Lincoln guys. So make sure guys you subscribe to the channel. We'll have more than 200 videos on every car we get at the shop, because our mission is to save you guys as much money as we can. So let's go ahead, start on it and show you the problem now. So I'll go inside and just explain to you quick guys, okay, what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn the ignition on. Okay, and the blower motor fan, okay guys, okay, it's right here. And if when you change the speed guys, the fan doesn't blow enough, or it just stuck at one speed, let's say on high only, and nothing else works, okay, or it doesn't work at all, we will show you guys how the blower motor fan resistor can cause that and where it's located on Lincoln vehicles guys. So make sure guys you stay with us. That's what we'll be doing. We'll have to go ahead and remove the glove box because that's where usually it's located. So we'll go on the passenger side now. Most of the Lincoln vehicles guys will be that way. We'll show you how to remove the glove box now. You need to go ahead and open it. Okay, once you open your glove box guys, okay, here you have two stops on one stop on each side guys. Okay, that prevents the glove box from going down, you can see. So how you do that now, you need to squish, okay, like that on one side, then the other one, and pull down. Okay, like that. This is the stop I'm talking about. Okay, that thing here. Now we have one elastic that holds usually the glove box. It prevents it from going down too fast. So how you remove that one? Close the glove box just a little bit, grab it, slide it to the front and pull it out. Later it's easy to install, and usually you grab your glove box and you can remove it just like that. Now guys, with that thing out of the way, okay, let me explain to you what we have here now. Usually, okay, that thing right here, this is your blower motor. Right here, this is the cabin air filter. This is where the air comes from the outside. And right here guys, you have the connector for the blower motor. And that thing right here usually, okay, it has only two screws, one on the left, one on the right. This is your blower motor fan resistor guys, okay, right there. This is what is causing our problems now guys. Usually you have a clip, okay, that you need to disconnect. Okay, this one, okay, it's right here. We need to pry that thing over a little bit and just pull the clip out. Okay, perfect, like that. Now guys, okay, I'll just pull it up, and you have to use a short screwdriver. And right here there is one screw on this side. Okay, and if you have small hands it's better guys, because it's very limited room. Okay, once I remove it guys, I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so I'll go ahead and remove this screw on the left side, and then we'll remove the one on the right as well. Okay guys, super limited room. I got the left one loose, the right one working on it now. Okay, I'm trying to get the light in to show you a little bit better, but it's really guys hard to get any light in there. And after that you can just go ahead and remove them by hand. Okay, this is one of the screws. That's how long it is. I'll remove the second one now. Okay, perfect. And now guys, I'll be able to remove the blower motor resistor out of the way and show you what it looks like. Okay, this is it guys. Okay, this is what is causing our trouble now. That thing right here. This one is the one responsible for the fan speed as well. The two screws, okay, right here, one over there. This is the clip. Okay, two clips you have actually for the wires, but when I got that one out, okay, just pry this one out, the cables came out. So that wasn't hard at all, but it was hard to remove the screws. It took me only about 2-3 minutes, but your hand will be all beat up after that. The screws are not very long, that's what they look like. So putting it together, guys, is in reverse order. We took it apart. If you want to buy one, check out the description of the video, guys. We'll have the part numbers and where you can purchase one from. You can see where we get our replacement parts from. So thank you for watching, guys. Please subscribe to the channel for more videos, and see you guys next time.